Hello YouTube, I am doing an unboxing and review of the Canon PowerShot sx170 digital camera, 16 megapixels, and it has a 16 optical zoom lens. Now this is just the box, and here is the camera. Okay, there's the camera. We'll spin it around. That's what the back looks like. In the box, you get this plug and charge for the battery. And also in the box, you get this. It's the cord strap for the camera itself. I will open this and show you what the battery looks like. Okay, the battery is 1060 milliamp 3.7 volt battery, lithium ion, better than the standard AA batteries. And here I have an SD card. In the SD card I have a micro card, 64 gigabyte. So with that kind of memory, you can take lots of pictures. Okay, to start off, a little history on this thing. 3-inch LCD screen, no viewfinder. Zoom range is 28 millimeters to 440 millimeters in the 35 millimeter format. Like I said, the battery is 1060 milliamp lithium ion. Normal mode, you can get about 300 shots per charge. And eco mode, you get about 430 shots. And eco mode basically just keeps the screen power, it turns it off quicker. Now this camera comes in black or red. And as you can notice, it has a manual lift for the flash. It does not pop up automatically. You literally have to manually lift it up. This has no GPS or Wi-Fi, but it will accept a Wi-Fi enabled SD card, which is a little bit of a plus. Okay, a little bit about the processor on this this camera. This processor has the Digi4 processor. It was made famous in 1999. The newer camera that has just recently came out has the Digi5. So this is still packs a lot of power. It boasts features like noise reduction for faster capturing times. It has a high ISO. This camera will go 100 to 1600 ISO, making the 800 as good as an ISO 400. As face detection, this camera has the ability to lock up 35 faces at one time. It also has a 2-second delay if you want to do a self-portrait. 2-second delay for you to get around to the camera, and as soon as it sees a new face, it will take a picture with smile detection. This processor also boasts motion detection for light brightness changes while in motion. As I mentioned, it does HD recording, but only in 720p, and shoots 30 frames per second. Now that's the processor of this camera. Now the program modes, which you can see on the dial, it has Smart Auto, Program, it has Live Mode, and I'm going to show you with Live Mode, demonstrate. There's Live Mode, which we'll just set up a little target here. Live Mode, you can change the darkness, change the neutral to vivid, and cool and warm. During Live Mode, you can make those adjustments. Okay. It has aperture, shutter mode, manual mode. Now if you turn it to manual mode, you can control the time and the f-stop, and the most that you can go is 15 seconds on manual mode. There's the time shaded, if you can see that. And if you, white balance, if you can go to the white balance and you can change your white balance, those are the different settings for white balance. Okay. You can change your flash output. I don't know if you can see that. You can go, it's right there, it's the flash output. You can go right to full or bring it down. It looks like it's set at about quarter. The drive mode, single shot, continuous shooting, and autofocus. These are some of the modes it can do. Still image aspect ratio. Right there, the 4.3 you can see is at 60 megapixel. If you go 1:1, 1:1, it's a 12 megapixel. 14 megapixel at 3:2, and 16:9. Now it's showing 9,999 shots remaining only because I have this 64 gigabyte memory card, so it's got a lot of memory on it, and that's probably why. Recording pixels, compression, fine or super fine, and there's movie quality, HD, or small for putting on the internet recordings. Anyway, manual mode, as I was saying, there's you can change the time. As you can see, I can change the time. And I think to switch over, there we go, we can change the f-stop. F-stop is to 8, is the max. You can see the ISO is 400, because it's set at 400. Every time I make an adjustment, you see the graph on this side going up. See it right there. You see the quality of the image goes up and down. Yeah, manual, you've got a lot of some things to play with, where you've got to do the thinking instead of the camera's computer doing all the thinking. Anyway, okay, that's a little bit about the manual. It has a discrete, and the discrete menu is right there, showing a person with a finger near his mouth. It's basically, it turns off the flash and the sound. Okay, so like I said, the scene modes: portrait, landscape, kids, pets, low light, beach, fall, snow, and fire. And that's all right there in the scene. Then it's got creative filters, so you turn it one more notch for the creative filters. Creative filters is fisheye, miniature, toy camera, monochrome, super vivid, posterize, color accent, and color swap. Those, you'll get all those when you go into the settings. Like, you can make changes to your pictures. And it's got the white balance: auto, daylight, cloudy, tungsten, and 2 shades of fluorescent. Overall, I've used this camera for a few days now, and it's a great little point and shoot with a lot of packed features. Small enough to have around. I paid $168 plus tax. You download the software to your computer. I believe they didn't put a disc in the box to keep the price down. Like I said, it's got the only con would be last year's processors. You can see on the bottom it has a tripod mount. Okay, in the box it has the carry handle strap. When doing videos, you can trim the videos, change the format of the pixels rate for recording images. So there's a lot of, oh, and here's the little door here for the USB plug-in to connect to your computer to transfer the pictures, if you wanted to go that route. Or you just take the card out and put it in your computer. Nice little camera. It has also wind noise reduction, making it really good for recording outdoors. I hope you liked this video of the Canon sx170 IS. Thanks for watching.